Tune in.
This is your Friday Night Live podcast, photo and entertainment, and Middle Georgia sales and services. Coke don't worry about Pepsi.
I had to go see a man about a meal.
Look at here, look at here.
A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
You better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose.
Hey, you better watch your mouth now.
I am a Lego.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt.
Better say it with your chest.
Let's get it.
And you better not lose.
You know what? I'm mad at the EP today already.
What you mad about?
EP, man, EP, we done went down to one show a week, and you still ain't took the suggestion of combining the two intros into one file, running the countdown, and right behind that comes the intro. I tell you.
That's pleasurizing.
Well, I tell you what, you can just take the beat that you made and put the countdown on it, and then roll it into the intro. I tell you, boy, EP, I tell you, I thought we were gonna have a Christmas gift from you, to where you fix the intro. But anyway, what's going on, podcast man?
Hello, good evening, everybody.
Man, mad at my intro. Ain't that about a
He wanted you to be working over the holidays, Mo.
I was working, but I wasn't doing that. But okay.
So I'm saying he know we like the countdown to give everybody a chance to get on. But it's cool.
But you gotta
It is what it
understand.
is.
You gotta understand my reason for not doing it, because a lot of people don't start using the countdown. I don't want to be careful.
Okay.
Does that make sense now, Mike? Thursday,
No. No, because it gives people a chance to know we live. Because it gives everybody a chance to get the notification, to know that we're going live. And when they come on, all right, cool. They coming on in like 15, 10 seconds. All right, there go that intro. Yeah. Get it. I'm getting it. And then we come on. You know what I'm saying?
I am a Lego hater.
I'm stupid as hell. I know, right?
But anyway, good evening, people. We hope y'all had a fantastic Christmas holiday. We know that 2023 is right around the corner for us, and we are so excited for the new year that is approaching us, and seeing all these young athletes signing and making their commitments to play at the next level. So congratulations to all of them. If we haven't been able to shout you out based off your signing day and your commitment service, dedication service, we want to say congratulations to you today for that. And we look forward to seeing you guys play at the next level.
For sure. Yeah, there ain't been too much changes in the coaching carousel this past week, which is understandable with all the school systems in the state closed.
Yeah, come when they get back though. Woo.
I know, right? They're gonna be going.
It's gonna be swinging doors, boy. Gonna be swinging doors.
Mm-hmm. So what we got going? So what's happened in this past week since we last been on? Let's see. Russell Wilson got cussed out.
Oh yeah, his team doing him bad right now.
Russell Wilson,
his team and his ex-coach.
Russell Wilson is the devil. Let's see what else we got going on.
Let's talk about Tua. Tua suffered another concussion from Sunday. Do y'all think that based off the number of concussions that Tua had, that he should go ahead and try to hang up football? Or I just feel like it's been so dramatic. Like he's had so many back to back. I'm just really concerned about his health in the long term wise, like later, dealing with so many head injuries.
That's 3 in the last 2 months?
Right.
Yeah. He might want to take the rest of the year off. So,
Right. I'm like, come on, son. You got to think about long term.
and reevaluate what it is he really wants. So that's gonna be a decision he got to make personally. My opinion, I think he should sit out the rest of the year. If this is actually true, he's going through his third concussion protocol, and yeah, he needs to go and sit down because we know that second one was serious.
I would think that they wouldn't give him an ultimatum since this is third one.
But
Well, that
I guess they try to give the players the opportunity to make that decision themselves. But, hopefully he got some people in his corner and on his team that's kind of, giving him good advice as it pertains to his health. Because, I mean, that's pretty serious. The amount of concussions he's had recently.
that and at the same time, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think the NFL has a limit on how many concussions a player can take in a year before they require them or mandate that they sit out the rest of the season. And that's the biggest, and that's in my mind, that's the biggest concern is that there is no limit set by the NFL that I'm aware of. So
This is my first time actually knowing that a quarterback don't have this many concussion back to back like that. This is my first time knowing in all the years I've been watching football.
Yeah, it's been, he's had quite a few. And because they've been so closely, you know, they've happened so closely, it's concerning to me because that one he had recently when, he had that, situation with his fingers and all that kind of stuff, that right there would have told me to take the rest of the season off.
Right.
But, he came back out there and here he is, done suffered another concussion.
He probably wasn't even fully healed in the first place.
And I know that's a risk these players take because they're getting paid all this money. But at the same time, you got to have people on your team that kind of advise you wisely when it comes to you having some longevity in the game, later in life.
for sure.
Yeah, cause he young too to be having all these concussions at a young age like he is. I guess he just ain't got that line he used to have when he was at Bama. I guess that's what it is.
And that's why it's important as a QB. You got to be the voice in them coaches' ear. I need a line. Y'all want me to be the QB that y'all want me to be. Y'all got to give me somebody who's going to protect me as well.
Right.
For sure. It's all funny though. But,
And that's
it's
what
funny,
Russell Wilson should have demanded when he got there and he got that paycheck. Instead of worrying about them dollars, he should have been worried about like who's here on the line, who I got representing me or protecting me when it comes to me having that pigskin in my hand.
Well, it don't matter now. That's for sure with him because he is the devil. Russell Wilson is the devil in Denver.
Hey, Mr. Robert.
At least that's what they say anyway.
Yeah, I read what his teammate said, and then I read what the coach said. He said, how can you coach somebody that got more bathrooms than they have touchdowns? More bathroom in their home than they have touchdowns in the whole year.
That's hilarious.
So
Straight hilarious.
But hey, it is what it is. What else we got going on in the world today, in the world of sports? Let me see. Derek Carr done got benched. Matt Ryan done got benched again. Got some good bowl games going on right now this time of year.
He probably should retire then if he got benched in Indiana.
Man, this is the second time getting benched in Indiana.
Wow. It's time to hang up them cleats, man.
oh, and big shout out right now because the Liberty Bowl is going on right now, and one of Chris County Cougars is playing in that game. Chris Paul with Arkansas, the Arkansas Razorbacks. So they're playing in the Liberty Bowl right now.
Well, that's
That's all
him.
you gonna. You mean tell me that's all you gonna recognize?
Who else is there? Oh
Who
yeah,
else?
and y'all got a Cedar Grove guy on Arkansas
Yeah,
too. I
yeah,
don't know his
Virginia.
name. Shout out his
Virginia.
name because I don't know his name.
Rashard
No,
Virginia.
we ain't got no A guy. We got 2 guys.
Oh, well, shout out their names then. I don't know their names. You know, I would have called them
Oh,
out.
you know one of them. You know one of them. I ain't even gotta say his name. All I gotta say is touchdown. That's one, and then Rashard Dominion.
Okay. Well, shout out to Cedar Grove players and
Touchdown. I hate
the
losing on it.
Cougar from
I
Chris
did you
County
say
who's
Hazelwood.
playing in the Liberty Bowl on
Who you talking
today.
about? Who you talking about?
I did.
Hazelwood.
I did. Thank you. See, I ain't even gotta see
See, I went with Peach County then, so I don't know them kids.
it. Oh, everybody know Hazelwood. Nah, I don't care who you is.
I do know the name. I do know the name.
We're gonna say it's post route. We're gonna keep it moving. All right, we're gonna keep it moving on that one. The Lego hater. Lego hater not. Lego hater is not here to defend Peach County, so we're gonna keep it moving. Joe is not here to defend Peach County, so we're gonna keep it moving. But yeah, they doing their thing though. They was up 30, 34, 13 right now, something like that.
Good.
But yeah, we had some. I know that Georgia State game was good, man. I thought Georgia Southern was gonna pull it out.
Oh, I know. Georgia Southern has a good team.
I'm surprised at that passing game. They just need to get some new. They just need to upgrade that receiver room though. They'll be all right with that quarterback they got. Cause I like that quarterback they got down there.
It'll happen.
Yeah, they've always had a good coaching staff too.
Well, you know, with the new regime they brought in, they changed up the offense. So now they starting to open that thing up.
As they should, because Southern always been known for a good football program. So it'll be good to see them, headed back, in they old regime of like winning and competing.
We shall see.
So when y'all play Saturday, when y'all gonna play for the national championship?
2 weeks after that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on a Monday night, January 9th.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like the 8th or 9th or something. Yeah.
Yeah, Monday night, January 9th.
I'm sure you'll be tuned in, EP.
Oh, yeah, he will.
I'm not. I'm gonna sit
You
here.
and all the other Alabama haters will be tuned in, I'm sure.
I'm just gonna sit here and look at some pigs fly.
Well, that's fine. You can sit there, watch pigs fly, watch paint dry, watch grass grow.
But you gonna watch them dogs bark though.
Mm-hmm.
I had to find somewhere to go because I can't deal with all these dog fans right now. I gotta find somewhere to go.
Good luck on that one.
The whole immediate family is dog fan, but me. That's the sad part.
Well, it ain't no divided house. It's just a house separated by one.
And that's me.
And you seem like you the odd one out then.
I am. There you go, the Lego hater. There he is himself, the Lego hater.
What's good?
What's good? All right, now I can ask a question.
Guess what we said?
What's up? What's up?
We said the dog gonna lose by 12.
No, we didn't. You know dang well that didn't come out our mouth.
Yeah, that don't even sound like that Will thing.
Right.
I don't know who the hell Will is, but I know Will ain't said that.
Right. Look, he claimed he ain't even gonna be watching the game now. I say you and the rest of the Alabama haters be tuned in. We sure.
Yeah.
I told him I watch pigs fly.
Yeah, he gonna watch pigs fly, paint dry, grass grow.
No, because I'm be doing some music. I got the
And the dogs bark. Them dogs gonna be barking.
It is what it is. So now that Lego hater is on, I can ask you the question.
What's up, Thirst?
Did you watch the video? The YouTube video.
that Sean
Oh.
made.
What'd you say?
Of what?
You ain't watched on the YouTube video Sean made?
Oh yeah, I did.
I'm gonna play it for Shan can see it.
No, man, that thing 45 minutes long.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
this is
you
all.
want Shan to see it?
No, I'll go check it out.
Now,
I mean, go
real
ahead.
quick, if I can just elaborate on that video. I can't talk about much of everything he was saying, Sean. I hope you all so you can listen. When you talked about that pulling guard with the Wizard, you made a valid point, except for the plays that you were showing was read options. And the
Thank
only reason that
you.
guard was pulling is in case the quarterback kept the ball.
And I sure was gonna hit on that too.
Yeah.
But the Wizard came through to talk about it himself. But yeah, he about to walk out the door. You don't took in limelight now.
Yeah, it was read option. The guard was only pulling in case the quarterback kept the ball. He was handing the ball off, so it looked like it was a misdirection, but no, the guard is pulling in a read option. So I was gonna tell Sean, he made a valid point on what he was saying. He made a good the video was real good, trying to prove his point, but that was the only thing I saw with the video.
Yeah, that was the only. I mean, outside of that, like I was saying backstage, there are other teams in 3A, but besides Cedar Grove, and I'm gonna leave it at that. All right, you can go ahead.
It's only one hated team in 3 right now.
That's it. Oh, just one more hated team. Okay. And I'm gonna stick with 3A. I'm not gonna say in high school because I know his thing is primarily 3A. So, but I'm just gonna say there's more than one school in 3A that can be highlighted. But I do like his insight though on the call itself. The insight that he provided. I think a lot of people took it the wrong way and thought he was trying to attack when I don't think so. Because if you know Sean, he's not trying to attack. He's just doing his best to throw facts out there with a little sarcasm in there.
Yeah, that's what Sean do. He ain't
so
take
that's
no
why
personal shots.
Nah. I ain't got no beef with Sean on the video. The only thing I would like to see Sean do is highlight other teams because it's going on 3 years now. That's my only thing. It's going on 3 years now, so he can start talking about somebody else.
So you saying they need to let it go with the Cedar Grove?
Yeah, let it go, bro. Let it go. That's the only thing I'm gonna say about it. Yeah, keep it coming, man. Keep it coming. I'll support you. Keep it coming. But we can, we can take the video though and upload it on the page itself though.
It's on the page already.
No, I mean the actual video, not the link to the page, but the actual video. That's what I'm getting at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'll let y'all work that one out. But other than that, I'm trying to think, man, what else we got going on in the world of sports today besides these bowl games? I love this time.
What I wanted to talk about was y'all top 10 games of the regular season and your top 10 and your top 5 games of the playoffs.
Top 10 games of the season itself. Number one.
The top game was the controversy game. I mean, it was the most talked about game. That made it the Sports Center, ESPN, and all of that. So,
yeah. Along with the Mill Creek and
Carrollton with all those points they scored.
Yeah, that one there definitely for sure in the top 5.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, Council. I ain't gonna lie. I would rank going across all. Now we're going across all classifications, right?
I would think so.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
All
right. I would definitely throw the Apple and Pierce game in there just because of the hype that was around it and
Yeah.
I agree.
how dominant Apple County came out of that, and the performance was, they gave a dominant performance that game.
And it really kind of changed the trajectory of like their season. Like from that point on, they was like, unstoppable.
Well, because of the play, I gotta say the Northeast Fitzgerald was one of the best games of the season.
Yeah, I would call that one.
Yeah, that was a pretty good game. I think the biggest upset of the season, which was probably a good game, I didn't watch it, has to be that Lowndes Grayson.
Yeah.
You gonna go with that one? I was gonna say the Beautiful Walton game in the playoff was the biggest upset of the year.
Yeah. I can see that. Yes, that's probably the biggest upset. Yeah, I agree. I
got one too. When Perry beat P County.
Man, whatever.
Unfortunately, man, I didn't think Perry would beat Peach County like that. I didn't even think Perry would beat Peach County, but I knew it was going to be what I thought would be a good game. I know Perry has came up the last couple of years and had a good squad this year. It's disappointing to the Peach County fans, but I thought Perry had a chance, but I never thought that they would handle Peach the way they did.
And speaking of Perry, I seen where they was shotting out their seniors. There's half of their team is leaving.
Yeah, the ones that was stunned, yeah, they all them gone.
Yeah, but I'm talking about their seniors. They have a big class of seniors.
Yeah,
they had a whole bunch of kids on that senior list. So, I'm pretty. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure there are going to be a lot of kids going to have to step up next year on that team because for the last, 2-3 years that Perry has actually had a decent team, majority of those kids are have left or are leaving this year. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a transition for them as far as like people filling in the shoes of those players that they had that were star athletes.
But I think Dvorak gonna have the offense still good next year. I think so.
Yeah, Debo is a great offensive mind. I know they're losing their quarterback and their running back. I don't think they got a quarterback to replace. No, well, a guy that stepped in and was playing receiver, he's really a DB. But their primary receiver, number 14, he played number 2 last year, Dakari Anderson. He was just a junior. He come back. They're going to miss their quarterback. They're going to definitely miss him. They got
That's your cousin, right?
Yeah. And his little brother is going to be the starting running back next year. He's just as good. The safety, number 5, Cameron Marshall, who was a senior, and their 2 DBs, one signed with Air Force, one signed with Memphis. So they got to replace that. So, yeah, Shan, you're right. They main guys in those positions are gone. But the one thing I do say Perry did this year that I didn't see from Peach that Peach normally do is in their blowout games, they let those young guys get some playing time. And that make them ready to step in and fill those shoes.
Yeah.
And that's what you should be doing as a coach.
Yes.
Because outside of the spring game, a lot of times those kids don't get opportunities unless, the team is up, bukus of points, and they get some reps in. So, spring game, everybody kind of get to touch the field so they can get evaluated. But other than that, some of those guys don't even touch the field, in the regular season. So, coaches do need to, make a point when they guys are up or their team is up big time let those younger guys get in there and get some reps so they can be prepared and ready to,
There you go.
fulfill shoes when they need to and step up when they need to.
And my main thing has always been, I hate when a player go down injured and the mentality of the fan is the next guy up. Well, if that guy hadn't had any opportunities, you can't expect him to come in there and just be a
And
stud.
dominate, yeah. If he ain't had no reps, the only reps he getting is in practice. And he ain't had no reps like in a real game situation, none of that stuff.
Because we've all said it's different when you hitting against each other. He might look real good in practice, but that don't mean it's gonna translate over to the field against other players. Once he start getting his foot wet, getting in crunch in garbage time, get acclimated with what it is to play high school football, then I can see you saying next man up. But these coaches, they need to do better with that. And I was surprised that Campbell did that this year, because Peach County has always been known to go ahead and blow the brakes off your first half. Second half, we call them the little boys. We let the little boys get in. And they be ready to play. And when it's time for them to step up that following year after those seniors are gone, they ready to fill those shoes because they had that experience.
Right. And what I seen today that Chris signed.
Yeah, he signed with a JUCO.
Okay.
He's gonna take the JUCO route. He did have a couple of offers. I guess it wasn't nothing that he was interested in. So he did sign with a JUCO. He'll be playing at the JUCO with our little cousin Dorian, who was out there also. So I guess that's the route he's gonna take. More power to him. He's gonna excel on whatever level, whatever school he chooses.
Yeah,
So,
go there, work hard, learn everything that you can, and work hard.
Yep.
No matter what level you go on, go and work hard.
Yeah, because it's crazy because the JUCO is actually getting more playing. I mean, the JUCO players are getting more looks than the high school players.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, especially with this transfer portal that's hot right now. So, I mean, you just never know. And then, you still got, athletes who still have that extra year eligibility that they can come back an extra year due to the COVID year. So, you got juniors and seniors who are taking that option as well. So,
Right. I'm just ready for some good football.
Well, I'm gonna add to the list of upsets for the year, because it sounds like y'all forgot about this one.
Go ahead.
Columbia going down there and beating Camden County.
oh yeah. Yeah, because I was like, what? What do we even know about Columbia? I thought they won a good team.
Yeah, that was a good one. I think that was in week 2? I think that went down. Week 2 of the season, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that set the high school football world in the world span. Set the tone for the rest of the season.
Yeah, especially with, Camden coach supposed to be this high profile offensive coach running that wing T option.
And we know, I'm sorry, babe. We know Camden was in a 14 region and they was going to make the playoff, but Camden actually made to the second round. So when you look at that win, the fact that Camden did make the second round, and it may have made the quarters if I'm not mistaken, but it shows that was a good win for Columbia. If Camden wasn't that strong, I could say, okay, well, it was Camden, but Camden actually started playing good ball towards the end of the year. So that was a big win for Columbia to go down to Camden and do that, actually.
Yeah. I am looking forward to see what's going to happen in Tifton, Georgia, because the program in Tifton has just deteriorated over the years. And I know they pulled that coach in from Michigan, and they was having high hopes with him coming in to turn the program around. And it's been a couple of years, and it hasn't happened. So I'm just looking to see what approach that Tift County is going to do now, as it when it comes to their football program, because um, you know, it just ain't nothing turning or working for them right now.
I know what they need to do with him. They need to send his ass back up there to Michigan.
Yeah, I don't think they vetted very well, or maybe they should have looked at some of his film and coaching and his games and stuff like that. Because you can't, sometimes you just can't go off of wins and losses,
Exactly,
because
especially
you don't know what who the team playing. I can build up my wins, playing little, cupcake teams, and make my stats look good. But at the end of the day, when it comes to competitive teams and what you're doing when it comes to, like, playoffs and state championship game, that stuff matters. And I'm not sure if Tift County really vetted. They wanted somebody so bad, and I think they really didn't vet him very well. And you got to also make sure that the coach is a good fit for your program, with your kids, your program. I know a lot of kids that go to Tift County. You have a lot. I mean, it's kind of half and half, but you have a lot of kids from minority areas that go to that school. And when you get a coach in there that can't relate, he from a whole different state, can't relate. You know what I'm saying? So, it's hard for those kids to buy in to a coach and a program when they totally detached and can't understand where some of these kids are coming from, what they're dealing with, and all that.
great points, valid points, and I agree totally. And with that coaching vacancy that they have now, we went through the list. I hadn't been checking Thursday. I don't know if you updated, because I haven't seen any new hires late yet with the holidays. I'm pretty sure the next couple of weeks we would get a lot of announcement on some hires. But that's one thing that you got to be paying attention to when you hire these coaches, man. You think I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna say it like this: a guy that's winning in Collins Hill, Georgia. You go up there to Gwinnett County and you playing up there Lawrenceville, and you make him relate to kids from Lawrenceville. Don't mean you can go down to Valdosta, Georgia and relate to them same kids.
Right.
Like, you really have to pay attention to who you're hiring and what he's going to bring to the program when it comes to making that connection with those kids. And that's the same way in a lot of these other places that I think of, primarily what I know personally of the Peach County's job. Like, it's going to take a strong man that can relate to the kids here in Fort Valley, Georgia. You can't just bring anybody in here and expect for him to relate to these kids and be able to get the best out of them. A guy who has been in this system and around these kids for years, he lost them.
Around kids that are like that, where they can not only coach them, mentor them, discipline, so it's going to take a whole lot of that. You got to relate to these kids on a whole different level. I mean, you've seen so many different people when Campbell left. Different people had different things to say. Coach Campbell. He was not only just a coach. He was a great mentor. That kind of thing. So you got to have the right fit when it comes to a coaching, because you got to think your kid is around that person majority of the day.
Yep.
They at school, they at practice, majority of the day they are around that person. It got to be somebody that you trust, and you trust that they understand, at the end of the day, if little Billy ain't got no food at home, that coach gonna make sure he eat before he leaves. So he don't go to, he don't leave practice on an empty stomach going home, with no food.
Yep. Yep. Well, we also know that the NFL is rounding up, getting ready for the playoffs.
Yeah.
My Atlanta Falcons has been eliminated now.
Which should have been expected.
Yeah, now, if I can pick up the phone right now, call Arthur Blank, call Arthur Smith, call Fortnite. My suggestion to you all would be, don't go out there trying to win these last 2 games.
Well, hey, I'm gonna respond back to you for them. Well, we have to make it look competitive.
Well, put a product on the field that's going to look competitive. Everybody's in the NFL, so therefore they are great players. Man, sit them guys down, let the mother young boy get in there like we said the little boys, man.
Yeah.
Go win these last 2 games, man, so we can get a better draft pick, man.
Well,
And look, and speaking of younger guys, the QB Willis out of Liberty has had his starting debut and has done well.
Yes. I asked a Pittsburgh Steelers fan this today because I remember the draft and everybody was saying, man, why we took Pickett? We should have took Willis. Now all of a sudden, everybody is saying they're okay with Kenny Pickett. Now, don't get me wrong. I think Kenny Pickett is a pretty good quarterback. I really do. But I think Malik Willis will have a better career than Kenny Pickett. I kind of liken that to the Deshaun Watson and the kid Chicago drafted, man, Mitchell Trubisky.
Stay away from the masseuses.
Matter of fact, don't even worry about getting one. Go in that training room, sit your ass in an ice bucket, and call it a damn day.
Oh, wow.
Don't even think about going to no masseuse. Just go sit in an ice bucket.
We gonna see what Malik Willis really got when Derrick Henry leaves. Or actually this weekend, if he's starting this weekend and Derrick Henry don't play, we're gonna really see what he got.
Yeah, he should be starting.
I mean, a running game is a quarterback's best friend.
Elmo, say what's up, y'all.
What's up, Elmo?
What's good, Elmo? So we're gonna see what the kid really got this weekend if Derrick Henry don't play.
Hey, what's up, man? What's up, El?
What's up, Marquise Marix?
Yeah, Marquise
Jeremy.
Y'all put y'all top 10 best and worst games in the comments. We see what was y'all worst games and best games of the season.
Now I'm gonna throw a game out there from the playoffs. Another game from the playoffs. Week 1 of the playoffs. Brooks County, Bleckley County. Yeah, I think that took a lot of people by surprise.
I like that idea, Sean. Ain't nobody more disciplined than, military people, who come in and they have to get that first-hand talk with the first sergeant about taking care of their business, they finance it, all that stuff.
But you know what's funny though? They do all that with the rookies. Sit them all down.
But a lot of things that they don't, they probably talk about the finances stuff because, of course, some of these kids are still kids and they getting these multi-million-dollar contracts. But you also got to talk to them about, this is your job. So you are a representation of this whole organization, not just your team, but the whole NFL. So anything that you do, say, or whatever can be used against you and could jeopardize your career, on your team and in the NFL for the future. That's what they really need to be letting them know. Because
have you not heard the Herm Edwards speech? that he gives them, the rookies. Herm
No,
Edwards
I haven't.
Herm Edwards get into all that. Should be
And
living
they
in
need that. They need that.
a 16-hour day gig. Yeah, nah. But I know. I forgot what the special was, but they actually showed outtakes from the Herm Edwards speech that he was giving to rookies a couple of years ago. And he got into all that. He talked about everything from money, the people you keep around you, the women. He talked about all that.
Exactly. Because all that's important, especially the company you keep.
Yeah. Which I was like, oh, he hitting the nail right on the head. So I'm gonna take a
Hmm.
look take a look and see how many NFL players are broke these days. Do you want to end up like them?
Right.
You don't. Hey, you can only drive one car at a time. You can only sleep in one house at a time. What you need with all these
Exactly.
cars? What you need with all these houses?
And what you gonna use a different bathroom 5 times throughout the day? Like goodness gracious, folks.
And then take Marshawn Lynch. Use him as an example, as a role model. Dude made all his contract money and lived off endorsement for his whole NFL career.
Wow. And
That way,
that's discipline too. Because you got to think, because I'm sure it's enticing because everybody got a good deal for you. Everybody wants you to represent, their clothing or their brand of car or whatever. So everybody got this deal. So it's probably so enticing for these players to be like, yeah, I'll throw $100,000 out there for that, buy this car or do this. Them $100,000 add up.
man, he talked about that. You're gonna have people coming at you, want you to invest in this and invest in that. Asking for a business plan. If they can't provide you with a business plan, don't even entertain it. If they do provide you with a business plan, have somebody look over the business plan that has the experience, i.e., your lawyer.
Exactly.
Or take it to a third party. But yeah, he was throwing some real business out there.
Good. I have a cousin that's going to the draft. He came out of we have two Cockwood guys that are going to the draft. Jay Ward out of LSU, and then D Walker D Walker was at Arkansas, but he's at University of Texas at Commerce. And so they're both going into the draft. And so I know D Walker parents are like real big into, they got businesses. So, finance is going to be very important to them. I know Jay Ward, grew up with a single mom. So I'm hoping that he gets all that stuff. Somebody takes him up on the wing and say, hey, bruh, we can't be, you can't be out here just spending. So I'm really hoping those guys have successful careers, in the NFL. But I sure hope they take in some of those opportunities to know what they're getting into and how to handle their business.
Yeah, for sure. Sean, I see you coming on a little late. Gonna say what's up to you. We talked about you earlier. You can go back and listen to it. I don't think we called you out your name too many times.
Yeah, Sean, that's what that Denver coach said about Russell, the one that just got fired. About how can you coach a player who got more bathrooms than touchdowns?
Oh man. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. What time is it? 7:54. How long we staying on tonight?
What's up, the EP?
8
Cause
o'clock.
I need,
8 o'clock will be good.
cause I'm only asking because I need to get back and finish and start back watching The Best Man, the last chapter.
Oh, the final chapter. It was good.
Mm.
Do you like it so far?
Yeah, I'm got to start up on episode 5 tonight. But yeah, I like it so far.
How was y'all able to see it? We all saw that.
I'm
On Peacock.
from Peacock. You got Peacock?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, if
Well,
you ain't got it, do the trial. Just watch it.
well, I'm gonna tell you like this. I know for me, I know Peacock is doing a special with Spectrum. That's who I got up here, Spectrum. To where if you guys, if you have Spectrum cable, you get 12 months free. Or if you have Spectrum internet, you get 3 months free.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout. If you do try and go watch it, be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, but Mo, check it out. It's good.
All right.
Definitely check it out.
But yeah, it is hilarious, man. We've been sitting up here crying at it. And Nia Long is very nice on the eyes.
Yeah, Nia doing her thing in there. She got another movie coming out called Missing at the movie theater that's coming out. So I want to see that. I've seen the previews for that. She's like working overseas and get kidnapped or something. And her daughter's trying to find her and get help finding her.
She getting that money. She getting that bag.
Yeah, that's what you do. You have a breakup, then you go out there and work on yourself. You get that bag, you focus on you. She ain't worried about that breakup.
He looking stupid now.
She too busy getting that bag now.
I bet he looking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Man, the dumbest black man in America.
Dumbest.
That's what he is. He is the dumbest black man in America. So we ain't talking about no Tony Braxton. Or no, I'm sorry, Halle Berry. That was just cuckoo crazy. Or, ain't talking about nobody throwing your clothes in a tub and burning up your fresh shoes that you ain't even worn yet. And then end up burning the whole house down. Nah. You don't hear about the young lady in the news at all.
Nope, you don't. That's why she was a keeper.
Well,
Nope.
he don't lost.
Nope, that's why he the dumbest black man in America. And that ain't the word, and that ain't the term I want to use. It ain't late enough for me to talk like I want to talk.
Look, in the words of Fred Sampson, Alvin Sampson's son, you big dummy.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
You big dummy.
But yeah, Sean, the wizard was here to holler at you, but Mr. Lego hater came on and stole his clout. So he left. But what was said, just so you know, was talking about the pulling linemen away from the play. The plays that you showed were actually read options. So you need to have that. What you were seeing was a guard or a tackle pulling in case the quarterback kept the ball on the keeper. So I think you showed a bad example in your video. That's what the wizard wanted me to relate to you. And the other panel member agreed too. But looking forward to seeing your next video though, for sure. But boy, I get your sarcasm. It is hilarious. And them little cuts you be doing, funny. Appreciate you. Showed another video yesterday. I ain't see that one yet. You posted that one yet, Sean? You posted the other video yet? No, I didn't even know you posted. I ain't get no notification. But with all that being said, as said in the beginning of the show, we hope everyone is having a good, safe, and blessed holiday season. I'd like to wish everyone a happy New Year. Be safe out there. Don't drink and drive. Police presence will be heavy this weekend.
Absolutely.
If you must drink, by all means, either have a designated driver or call a ride share. Or just stay where you at.
I got my DD.
Yeah. So we want everybody to make it home safe and sound and come back on Wednesday to enjoy us. But That and looking forward to seeing how this coaching carousel pans out.
Yes,
Over the
stay
next couple of
tuned.
weeks.
Stay tuned for that.
Coach I'm ready to see who Peach County gonna bring in there.
Stay tuned because all these new coaching positions gonna get filled, and soon as we get the announcements, we will definitely break the news to you guys.
For sure.
Cause about to,
So
cause about to kill me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Buggy, you don't think about it so much. You know they ain't gonna do the announcement till them kids get ready to come back to school.
Yeah, I know, but you know, it's gonna affect my child, so that's why it got me a little bit.
Okay. Well, just pray for the best, you know.
Yeah, he'll be a freshman, so yeah.
Yeah, see, he's starting out in high school, so if it's something that you're not happy with, you have options because he just starting out in high school. So
Yeah, I'm taking to Cedar Grove.
come again.
if you do, look, you can't sit and talk with any boy about Cedar Grove.
Oh man, nice catch. Is it gonna ride out? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm watching the Liberty Bowl right now. Kansas caught a nice little pass. I thought the little dude was gonna ride out for a minute.
Mike told me if I don't like it, I can always bring my son to Cedar Grove, so might take him out.
Okay.
But then Jess said she gonna cuss me out, so I don't know.
Yeah, that little sneaky recruit.
I got to read.
If you don't like it, Mo, just we got an option for you.
Hey, you just gotta put your house up for rent. Turn the utilities off and do a bona fide move. You ain't even got to sell the house, just put it up for rent and turn the utilities off. You good.
I'll be bad.
He know how to tell you what to do now.
Hey, they won't speak to me no more if I do that.
And it don't matter. You'll make new friends up here. They be all right.
Yeah.
Mo, if I see you in some blue, some little baby blue and navy blue, I'm be like,
Well, you wouldn't know no way, cause you gone, so you wouldn't know.
Oh, I'm gonna know.
How you gonna know? I'm trying.
Don't worry about it. I will know.
Asking for a friend. No, my son, he said he don't care. He don't care. He just want to graduate from Peach County. That's what he said. And I got to honor his wishes. He said he want to graduate from Peach County. That's what he said. So I got to stick it out.
No, Sean, nobody has been announced yet.
I believe you know something. You just don't want to tell us. That's what that is. Right? She unmuted when I said that.
You see, he acted with the laughing emoji.
Yep. Mm-hmm. He said his son want to play for Peach County.
Look, don't start now, Sean. It's already gonna be a county line border war.
Shan, you see the poster Eddie Reed on HBCU alumni?
Oh, you said Ed Reed?
Yeah.
Oh, look, Ed Reed, if you're listening to Friday Night Lights podcast, please give us a call. I would love to interview you on our podcast show. You can hit us up on our message and get my contact information. But please give me that opportunity to be the first to congratulate you on your new head coaching job and to be a guest on our show. Sincerely, your fan.
Well, talk about thirst trapping. Good Lord. If that wasn't a thirst trap set out.
Ed Reed, if y'all know Ed Reed personally, have him call us or contact the Friday Night Lights podcast show. We would love to have him on.
Voice done changed and everything. Voice changed, leg got to shaking. Hand moving. For a thirst trap is at its finest.
they had that announcement. I said, what? I was like,
Okay. Appreciate it, Shannon. I'll go watch it after this. Once we get, once we wrap it up here, go watch it and see what you're talking about.
yeah.
Boy, I can't do it.
But Shannon,
With that being
Yeah.
said, go ahead, Mike.
Yep, I'm good. I'm done eating my chicken for the night.
I know. I just finished eating my lasagna, sipping on some wine.
Yep, just
why her
stay out there.
That's why her voice changed then, Mike. She's sipping on her wine.
Nah.
Mm-hmm. So you brought her Ed, honey.
As long as you stay out that tequila, we good.
Talked about that old Ed, that old new chocolate head coach.
You see how
with that salt and pepper hair. Ooh.
You can feel the smile on her face.
Okay.
You can feel the smile on her face.
Yeah, just gotta give us the opportunity to interview you, Coach. We would love to.
Yep. You want to go ahead and do one of them old.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and look for him on Twitter, send him a message, and invite him to our podcast show for an interview. And if I get him on, I don't want to hear nothing. If I get him on, I don't want to hear nothing. Y'all let me handle that part.
If you get him on what? On what? The podcast?
On Friday Night Light, yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about yourself.
I'm going.
Oh, y'all won't know about that part. Y'all ain't know about that part. Y'all didn't know about the business part, just the business part.
I'm dead.
Jeez.
With that being said, Shan, please close us out.
I was read Sean comment. Sean said, Reed is better than Dion in my opinion. Exactly. Put it on the next video, yeah. And save it because we might have him on. So I'm gonna do my best to try to get him on, Sean. But anyways.
Reed got experience.
Yeah, you do. He just look.
I'm talking coaching experience. I'm talking about coaching experience.
Okay.
I'm dead. I can't breathe.
Yeah.
That girl down there in the Caribbean looking for Lance. Man, close us out before I get to cracking some more. Hey,
Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to us tonight. We totally enjoyed you guys. Again, stay tuned. After the New Year's holiday, we should be getting some information on these coaching jobs that will be fulfilled for the upcoming season. So you will hear it here first. Once we get the information, we would definitely put it out for you guys. So that you guys would know and we would discuss it and hopefully have some of those coaches on. So that's our game plan. But those of you that are playing basketball right now in basketball season, good luck to you guys. Keep us abreast of your schedules and big games that you guys got going on so we can shout you guys out. Again, congratulations to all of the athletes who are signing and making commitments to play at the next level. We pray your success in doing so, and stay tuned for another signing date that should be coming up in February. So those of you who are still in making decisions on where you want to go, make sure you don't take those decisions lightly. See yourself starting and finishing somewhere for the next 4 years because that transfer portal is heavy. So, but any thing that we do or what you would like to see us do for the 2023 year, post it in the group, share some information, some things that you guys would like to discuss, and hopefully we can have some of those topics on in the near future. So with that being said, Ed Reed, holla at your girl, Friday Night Lights. We will see you guys after the new year. Everybody have a blessed and safe new year.
You should have showed your face and smile when you said that.
Because I ain't got my good hair on today.
I'm dead.
Peace up. A-Town down.
Bye, y'all.
Tune in.
This is your Friday Night Light podcast, photo and entertainment, and Middle Georgia sales and services. Coke don't worry about pencil.
I had to Go see a man about a meal.
Look at here, look at here.
A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
Better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose.
Hey, you better watch your mouth now.
I am a Lego.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt.
Better say it with your chest.
Let's get it.